probably should never be allowed to go shopping by myself unsupervised ever again. I learned my lesson, but not really. So I went to Walmart this morning to look for some books for my son for his birthday. As a side note, has anybody ever tried to plan a birthday party for a 10-year-old? It's a headache. It's a headache when he wants to do it for his hockey friends, and you gotta remember that his school friends can't skate. So I went to Walmart this morning to pick up Dog Man books because that seems to be the only thing he wants to read right now. They are actually cheapest at Walmart. Found them for $6.98. Got him the first one and the second one. He already has the third one. He's kind of reading them in reverse order right now. He got the third one when he had his tonsils taken out from his grandma, so we just are going to backtrack and grab those for him. That's all I was supposed to get. Then I was supposed to go to Target and get groceries. That's not all I got. So, while I was at Walmart, I picked up some stuff. So I knew I wanted to look at like the Flower Beauty stuff that's there. And I did pick up the Flower Beauty highlighting palette. Heard really good things about it. Figured I'd give it a shot myself. I also picked up the Milani blush. This one is in Romantic Rose. Heard really, really good things about that as well. Let's see, the Wet n Wild highlighter. I grabbed that as well. Color is Blossom Glow. I heard Kathleen Light's raving about them this morning, so I figured I would, while I was in store and shopping for things I wasn't supposed to be shopping for, pick it up and give it a shot. And then I also grabbed the Airspun, just the translucent powder. I feel like everybody uses it. Everybody's tried it. I never have. Figured I would. And then a random thing that I found is the Aveeno Repair Foot Mask. I've never seen this one. I've seen the foot, like the little feet mask before, but I've never seen Aveeno before. So it was like $2, and I figured I'd go ahead and grab it. So that is all I got from Walmart. Again, I was supposed to get books for my kid, and then some. So I finally went over to Target, where I primarily do most of my grocery shopping there, because they have everything you need and more. So I did get my groceries. They're all put away. But in grocery shopping, I decided to peruse a little bit. So, first thing I grabbed, it's an EcoTools back brush. I don't know why I need an EcoTools back brush, but I felt pretty snazzy buying it. So now I have it to wash my back with. So I have that. I did also grab the EcoTools dry brush. This one I did when I was looking at the back brush. This one actually probably should have been the only one that I got. I do get rather dry in the winter, and I notice even after I shave and after I exfoliate, when I dry off coming out of the shower, there's still some dry skin that lingers. So I picked this up to try and like buff my legs before I even get into the shower, just to see if it helps a little bit better. So I grabbed that. And then this little half loofah from EcoTools too, just because I needed a replacement one. So it was right there. That's the one I grabbed for that. And then I got the Up and Up oil-free cleansing wipes, the pink grapefruit. I use the makeup wipes a lot when I'm doing my makeup, when I'm taking my makeup off. I didn't necessarily buy these because they're the ones that I primarily would prefer. I usually use Neutrogena or Aveeno, but they were on the clearance rack for $1.24, and I do use them when I'm wiping my hands off after I put foundation or something on. So for $1, I grabbed those. I also grabbed this basket. I don't need another basket. I have baskets everywhere in my house. I also have cats, and if anybody else has a cat, then they know that if anything is where the cat doesn't think it needs to be, it slowly gets shimmied off of the counter. And typically in our living room, it's the tissue box or the remote. So I figured, you know, cat can't get the whole box down. So grabbed the little basket. And then I also picked up, because again it was on clearance, this little bath rack, which I thought would be cool. I have one that hangs above, well, what would be behind me in the shower, right on the shower head itself. But I often find when I'm going to shave or something, I have my back to it, but I have the shaving cream, my razor, my scrub all behind me. So I thought that this would be nice to put on the opposite wall so that I could more easily grab them. And I think, oh no, I picked up some Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. This one is the Pink Himalayan Mineral Soak. And it says restore and replenish with pure Epsom salt and essential oils. And it has a sweet orange essential oil extract. So I decided to go ahead and pick this up. We have some Epsom salt. We typically use Epsom salt when I take baths, or if my fiance is soaking in the bath or something. But we are getting married in October, and slowly just kind of putting together things that we would want to put to go for like in our hotel room or something for our honeymoon, which we typically rent a hotel room with a jacuzzi tub in it. So often we forget to grab some of the things that we want. And I do know that the Epsom salt would be something that we wanted to grab. So we just have decided that we better just start a side bag to know that we have some of the things that we typically would forget already pre-packed for our honeymoon. So I grabbed that. The rest of the stuff that I grabbed is really just cleaning-ish type things. I'm on a defeat against odor. I would prefer not to. Again, we have 2 cats, 1 dog, and probably 12 glowfish, and I refuse to be defeated on odor. So I did pick up, these ones are actually for the fridge. I picked up just the Arm & Hammer refresher for in the fridge, and may have gotten soaked in by where it says buy 2, buy 1 for the fridge and 1 for the freezer. And I thought, well, I need 2 then. Realistically, I probably gotten 1 for our outdoor freezer too, but 2's good because I think I already have 1 in there. So, but I thought it was cool too that it has like the change by date on it. So, not that I will probably pay attention to the date, but it's there. So, the other things are, I got the Febreze Unstoppables, the fresh fabric spray. This one's my go-to. I absolutely love it. It smells really good. I don't prefer this scent in the little Unstoppable Pebbles, but for the fabric spray, or for the fabric refresher, it's my go-to. Again, we have animals. Probably should tell them to not get on the couch and the chair, but we don't. That's where they like to be. And I think the other ones are cat-ish related. Because again, I refuse to be defeated on the cat box. So I have 2 of the Glade Hawaiian Breeze. Just the little gel air fresheners to put on top of both of their boxes because they're cats and they stink. And then I also picked up, and what is this thing called? Just one of the fabric, or the air sprayers from Airwick. It's not new. I mean, they've been around forever. They were in the entryways of the apartment complex that we lived in before we moved here. Why I never thought to get one to put by our cat box, I have no idea. But I finally put 2 and 2 back together and grabbed it. And I think that is basically it. Yes, that's it. Which doesn't seem like a lot for just random buying, but when I was supposed to go for like 3 things and came out with everything else, Oh, I do have something else. I had a random car show up to my house at like 9 o'clock last night. Wasn't a mail car. Wasn't UPS. Wasn't FedEx. It was just some random car with my Ulta box. And, yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. But I got one of my Ulta orders in. Yes, I said one. In place two, maybe. But, the Flower Beauty, the Light Illusion Foundation was on clearance at Ulta. So I quick picked that up as well as the concealer. I think I got them both in fair, actually. Yeah. And then I also decided to go ahead and pick up one of the Juvia's Place palettes. It's the Nuvian 2. I had a different one in my cart, like with the little mini ear pans in it. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to still end up ordering that one. But I went ahead and got the Nubian 2. They had, I think it was 20% off, so I think this was only $14. But I'm obsessed with how they have that packaged, where they've got bubble wrap all around, even the palette itself. I think that that's so cool that they take that extra step just to make sure there's the palette. And these are literally like dollar coin size. They're huge. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they take the extra step to make sure that they're packaged properly, packaged so that within travel and within shipment, they don't get busted. Because how many times they have the same kind of a packaging as like a ColourPop palette would, and how many times do you get a ColourPop shadow in? And although they have really good packaging, one of the shadows is still like crumbly. So I thought that that was really neat. And I think, yeah, that's finally it. That's all. I need to go put this all away now before my fiance gets home from work and questions things. Like if he really thinks we need to get married. No, I'm kidding. He wouldn't. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.